You've got to check this out.
I like to believe I have one of those stories that could even make an atheist question if God is real or not. When I was 3 months old, my sisters were 19 months old, and my dad was driving, my mom was in the passenger seat, and my sisters and I were all in the back seat. My mom had borrowed my grandma's car. She was going to drop my dad off at work, and she had signed a new lease, and her plan was to leave him while he was at work. And on our drive, we got into an accident that killed my mom. And the cops were there, the ambulances, everything like that, they were all there. And a woman that we went to church with drove by the accident and had this really strong feeling that she needed to turn around. And she questioned, like, why would I need to do that? Like, the cops and ambulances are already there. She had that feeling again, so she did turn around, and when she looked at the car, she read the license plate, and it was a custom license plate, and she knew what family that belonged to. And so she went up, and they said, you need to leave, you can't be here. We have 2 adults and 2 kids trapped in the vehicle, you need to leave. And she said, no, they have 3 kids, not 2, there's 3 kids. And they said, you need to get out of here, there's not 3 kids, there's only 2. And so she pushed through all of them and found my car seat that was ejected 50 yards away from the accident in a field of tall grass, and my blanket was perfectly tented over my car seat, and I'm here today. And I truly believe that she was placed there for a reason from God, and if she didn't find me, I don't know if I would have been found. I wasn't crying, I had a concussion, I had glass embedded in my eyes. So after the accident, our grandparents adopted us. Our biological dad struggled with addiction, and he had lost custody of us. I had only met my biological dad one time, and it was when I shook his hand at his mom's funeral, my grandma. And a couple years ago on Halloween, my biological dad died, and that was the same day that I met my now fiance. And I don't see that as a coincidence. I feel like God removed what should have been the most important man out of my life, and then gave me who is now the most important man in my life. I just truly believe that when we start to look at these things as not being just like crazy coincidences and start to recognize that like this is God having a hand in my life, that's just my own story that just feels like somebody needs to hear it today. So